How's it going, everyone? This is Jeremy with Shady Gaming. I think for my first series, I'm just gonna do a manager career in FIFA 20. I previously had one with Pompey. I don't know if we can see it real quick. Yeah, and they're showing Sunderland. That's because I tried to start a new career, and it turned out I wasn't actually recording any of it, so I'm just gonna forget that, and we're gonna stick with Sunderland, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna start over because we didn't even win the first tournament, so what's the point? And we want that on. So I went through. We're gonna pick this guy because I like the tracksuit, and we're gonna make our name. Wesley. All right, Wesley Shady. Our name doesn't really matter for anything in this game, so that's where we're gonna make it. And we'll be from Estonia. Why not? Edit his face real quick. My face doesn't really look like that. So, yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about all of this, but at least let's make it look a little bit like me. Oops. Alright. Let's keep going. I was just thinking about how I've done all of this already, but how I didn't record it. I could have sworn I was recording, but you know, I'm new to this, so I guess I wasn't in the end. So, blue eyes. I have blue eyes. And let's go to hair. Hair. And we're gonna go with this fedora thing. And we're gonna have a beard. Very Peaky Blinders-esque. That's what I'm going for. So let's advance that. I like the tracksuit, so we're just gonna stick with that. Let's go to League One. Unfortunately, my favorite League One team is Pompey. Favorite team is Liverpool, but I have a soft spot for Pompey, as well as Wimbledon. But I think we're gonna stick with Sunderland for this because they have a bit of a transfer budget. They belong in the Premier League, and we're gonna bring them there. So let's advance. I do lack experience, but the Sunderland faithful should have faith because I have faith. I think the first order of business is to just look through our team, find out who's old, who's low rating, try to make the squad a little bit younger, and bring in some players who I don't know, can do something, can help us get to the Premier League. So let's see. Alright, these transfers are real, so that's good to see. And let's overwrite this because this is what we want. Alright, we're gonna accept this invite to get a little extra cash in our pockets. They're all the same difficulty, so let's just do the one with the most money, I guess, because why not? Alright, let's see here. Let's check out our squad because this is the most important thing. Gooch, I like that name. We're gonna keep him. 23. Alright, so we're going through the squad. We're median age, I suppose. He's a young guy, so we'll keep him. Flanagan. Yeah, I think our back line needs a little bit of youth. Let's check out the bench. I don't think we have a we do have a 70 on the team. He should be in. So let's put Wright in. Alright, Semenyo, 19. he is going to be our backup striker, I think. Sorry, Lafferty. We do have a few strikers, it seems. Okay, Smith. He's another good center back, so let's bring him up. And he's 29, but let's switch him with Flanagan. Flanagan, who is our captain, actually, I believe. But that's just life. I'm sorry to any Sunderland fans out there, but I am gonna bring this team back to its former glory, and these are the first steps in doing so. I think we'll stick with this formation. I don't know if that's what they play with in real life, but that's what we're gonna do. So let's take a look, actually, before we start simming, at our board expectations. Alright, so they want us to reach the round of 32 of the FA Cup. That's kind of steep. We'll see what we can do. Might have to actually play some of those games. Okay, EFL League One, they don't want us to get promoted, they want us to win the league and get promoted. So, very high expectations. And the last one on this page is sign one youth player to a senior team in the same season as they were scouted. Play them in 5 matches, either part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. I don't really like doing this one because they don't have real faces, which really irritates me. But we can do one player without a real face. Sign one crucial first team player assigned to the forward position. Okay, that's interesting. We can do that. I like that one. And we just went over there, so take a look at our emails, and then we're gonna start simming. So this is just saying we're playing in the tournament. Transfer market's open. These are the divisions. We just went over that. Oh, alright. They've already found 15 players here for us in England. Yeah, all of these players are going to be pretty bad, unfortunately. I already know his overall. It's pretty bad. So, introducing... Who is this? Alright. Faith Onder. We're going to assign him to Portugal. Well, actually, no. Let's assign him to Spain. And the rest of them doesn't seem like they're doing much just yet. Alright. And let's... Oh, let's stop. Stop simulation. I think we should start training a few of our players, a few of the young ones, so that they can get a little bit better. So Semenyo, he's very young. I think actually we could make him into a good striker. So I'm gonna put him in there twice. Yes. Everyone else, kind of up in the air. We just gotta find young players, and if they're young, I'll put them in. Dobson. You can put them at hard too when you're doing this. It doesn't matter what their overall is. If you make the challenge hard, they should be able to do it still. So that's always a good idea. Embleton and our fullback. Where is he? Hume. Alright. Sim this. Okay. They did alright. It'll get better. Sim this match. You know, in previous FIFAs, they would go minute by minute in this simulation. Now they don't. Which is kind of sad. They skip right to the end. And we lost. Okay, that's probably because it doesn't go minute by minute. That's fine, losing our first game. We'll bring it back. It would be good if we could win this, because we'd get a little influx of cash for our marquee signing. Max Power is already upset. I'm sorry I didn't answer you on time, but I am excited about our future. Let's keep simulating. I likely won't be playing many of the matches. If there are really important games, I'll play them, but otherwise, it seems like kind of a waste of time. I'm in charge of dealing with the team, so I'm just going to stick to that and see how we do. Alright, wow, another loss. Yeah. So it looks like we're not going to win this tournament, unfortunately. See, look at that, all A's. Doesn't matter that it's on hard. Alright. Let's keep simming. Let's just get this out of the way. We're about to play Barnsley, a fellow English team. And we've made a little bit of profit, but we're going to lose this game most likely. And we're going to be out of this tournament. So let's see how we do. Alright, we drew it. So we're still dead last. So we're not going to be winning any money, unfortunately. I suppose we won a little bit. Yeah, that's not much though. So max power. Yeah. Well, actually, it doesn't matter that I received a ban, does it? Because that was in a tournament. So we'll keep simming. I think what we need to do is start scouting a forward player that we need to sign to our team. So let's stop the simulation. We're gonna train our players, and we're gonna do a little bit of scouting. Semenyo gets up to 62 overall. Hopefully he'll be starting by the end of the season. We'll see. Transfers. Now, I should be looking up a few players who I know are... Well, why don't we do that? I have a few players in mind who I want to sign to the team. First of which is Nico Williams. Let's scout him, and we'll short him as well, shortlist him. Right back isn't really priority, but he's 18. I think he's 64 overall, perhaps, and he's about only $1 million, so we can do that. In addition to him, though, we need a good winger. So I'm trying to think of young players in the Premier League that we can poach. Because usually in the game, the club doesn't really care, they just want the money. So we need to find a player like that. The striker position is going to be taken up by Simonia, but we do need a right winger, bad. So let's add that to the instructions because our right winger is very old. We can take striker out, yeah. And let's add in right wing. We also need a goalkeeper. We need a lot, this team. Okay, winger. You know, yeah, okay. We want someone who's young also, but for right now, let's do attack minded. First team quality. First team quality for us doesn't mean much, and yeah, that's fine. That's fine. 16 to, let's go 22, and yeah, let's start that. Let's do another one for goalie. You know, actually, before we do that, I think for goalie, he might be too expensive. But Dean Henderson, very good young goalie. We're scouting at least. Henderson. There we go. Scout you. He's 22, but he has a lot of potential. Scout in route. That's what I like to see. Back to transfers for one more second. I just want to make sure that I get oh, that's not it. Alright. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I get a good center back as well. So I keep hitting this, but we want to remove these instructions. Position, center back. Center backs are kind of lacking. I don't really care. I just want them young. So, to 22 attributes. Defensive minded and tall. That's what makes a good center back, really. Tall and strong, too. So, see what they can find there. And I guess let's sim a little bit more, see how we do. We're approaching our first game. So I have a lot of money to spend. I want to make sure I do spend that before the season, or before the transfer window closes. You know, I don't think we're ready just yet to sell anyone, as we don't have a replacement. So let's keep simming. One more day of simming, then we can train our players once again. And how'd they do? They did good. That's fine. As long as they're getting better a little bit, that's all that matters. Although, I do want to get a 70 overall for our squad, because we are lacking that. Especially in midfield. Is Dobson one of the young players? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. He's 21. Okay. But we need a new right wing. So maybe he could be our 70 overall. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what the scouts come up with for wingers. I know we can sign someone who's pretty good for about 6 mil. Do this again. Dobson's already gotten better. That's good. So is Hume. Is Hume playing? Is the question. I don't know if he is. He is. Okay. That's what we like to see. Let's keep advancing. We're just going to keep going. I do have some emails to sort, but we'll do that in a moment. They got our final scouting report. And Dean Henderson and Nico Williams, right? Dean Henderson's likely going to be too expensive. Yeah, 16 million. That's a little unfortunate. But Nico is on our short list, so we might be able to buy him. He found all he could in Poland. Why put him there in the first place? Let's put you in France. Why not? And yeah, I didn't respond to them, so yeah, completely undervaluing my players. We're gonna reject that. I'm not ready to sell anyone, like I said, just yet. Alright, we're getting into it, slowly, but we are.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Sunderland's European Cup early exit wasn't quite the debut fans were hoping for. How does this affect our squad? I want to start with something good, so let's fire our team up. I have faith in my team's ability to go out there and do the job. I've been training hard, so we're well prepared. Do we have what it takes to win the league this season? I think we do. We need to be back where we belong. Like I said, the title is a requirement. Let's do it. Squad morale is going up. A happy squad is a productive squad. Okay, so they're asking about signings. I think we're just gonna say that. I mean, there are no guarantees that we'll buy anyone, and I don't want to hurt the morale of our team knowing that someone else is going to come in.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry to say we're out of time, so we're going to have to wrap this up.
Good first press conference, though, and let's sim our first match against Oxford United. We're at home, so we should be winning this game. And if we don't, we draw. With Wyke scoring, and who's our other goal scorer? Ah, Gooch. Okay, I was looking at the wrong area. Gooch and Wyke. Alright, two of our forward players. That's good. That they're on the score sheet already. Let's train our players once again. There's going to be a lot of training our players throughout this, but it's really essential to make our team better. Currently sitting at 11th with 1 point. Got to make sure to sign someone before the transfer window closes. And defensive mid winger. Let's see what they've come up with. Alright, they've yeah, I don't know any of these players, but I suppose they're worth scouting a little bit more. Yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about them. But I want a winger, not a midfielder. So right midfield might not be the best option for us. So because of that, I'm going to add one more new instruction, which is going to be attacker. Yeah, attacker. And we're going to make the age 22, and then we're going to move on. Okay. Game 2. We're getting there. Transfer offer for Hume. We're going to have to say no to that. One of our only good youngsters. Yeah, I'm not ready to let go of him just yet. If anything, we train them up and we get a lot more money for them. So, wow, Everton's signed Zinchenko. That would be a good signing, you know. Alright, I'm going to sim this game right here and end the video. And okay, well they already have the final scouting report for our guy right here. He is a 70 overall, and he's 18. He doesn't necessarily look 18, and he fits under our budget. So we're gonna shortlist him because that's actually he's not a bad option. All right, Lynch really wants to play. I'll play him. Why not? I'll give you a chance. Alright, so we're not quite there yet, but we're going to pop Lynch in there. We're going to sim the game. Alright, some of our players have already gotten better. Wright has already moved up to 71 overall, which I like. Where's Wright? No, Lynch asked. Okay. Okay. Hopefully our goalie doesn't get injured. Alright. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, let's sim this game. See how we do. Hopefully the team can get our first W. Ipswich is going to be a contender for the title, so this is an important game already. Alright. It's not what we wanted to see. Like I said, Ipswich is going to be up there in the top of the table. One of our main competitors. So it was kind of important that we win that game. But I think it's fine. There's a long season. It's a long season. So we have plenty of time to get it back. Yeah, Lynch, this is kind of your fault, but keep working. And we got another offer from McLaughlin, and that's going to be a no. Like I said, not selling anyone. And I think I'm going to end the video right there. So, see you guys in part 2.